So if you guys have been following along, you have seen previously that we installed a 12-volt rooftop air conditioning unit made by Countrymod. So in today's video, we are going to pair up that 12-volt air conditioning unit with a humongous battery. Our goal is to make this air conditioning unit run for at least 24 hours. So Countrymod actually sent us this battery to try out today. If you're interested in the battery, I will leave the link in the description along with the coupon code. So on the front of the battery here, it's actually pretty interesting. So you have multiple ways that you can power your devices with this battery. So you have two of these ports right here, which you can dedicate them for, certain devices. So I could have something plugged in there. I could have something plugged into this one. Then also you have a big, massive plug here that you can plug directly in there. So there's multiple ways that you can power your devices. We're going to use the two studs today just because it's easier to hook it up and test this battery out. But I think that's really cool. I've never seen a battery come with that. Well, enough talking. Let's get this battery hooked up and see exactly how long that 12-volt rooftop air conditioning unit will run off of a 630 amp battery. So if you guys are brand new here, this is our $4,500 camper that we just bought. Now we bought this just to go out and have some fun this summer. It's not the prettiest camper, but it's solid. Up here in the front of the camper, underneath the bed here, it's a queen size bed that lifts up. This is where all the solar stuff is going. This is where all my batteries are going. This is where all the 12-volt system is going to be going underneath the bed. First, let's go ahead and get this battery underneath the bed, get this thing plugged in so we can run the test. Because remember, I want to run this for a full 24 hours. So let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in. We can talk after we get this thing hooked up. This is a heavy battery. I'm gonna hook the positive up first. Before I installed this battery, I went ahead and I topped it off. So we have a full charge on this battery. So this is gonna be a really good test to see how long this battery will run that 12-volt rooftop system. Now remember guys, this video is only a test. You definitely want to put it on a battery shutoff switch. That's the correct way to do it. Let's turn this thing on. 68 degrees. So the battery is actually completely full, but for some reason when I turn it on, it's missing a battery bar. So I don't know why. But anyways, we know we have a full battery. So we got the fan on full blast. We're 68 degrees. Like I said, for some reason, I don't know why that battery won't light up completely full, but we're gonna see what happens here. Current temperature inside the camper is 79 degrees. And remember, that's just the 12-volt rooftop unit is on. This unit is turned off. So right now it is 10 a.m. in the morning. We are gonna run this thing for a full 24 hours. At least we're gonna try to. So I'm actually gonna come out here tonight and I'm gonna sleep out here and just see exactly what time this thing will stop. So as I was saying on the last video, we have to figure out a way to hide these wires. I may have to reroute them, maybe going down the wall. I got to figure something out. I don't like the way it is right now. I was going to put them in some sort of casing like this, you know what I mean, and just have them going down the wall like that, but that's not going to work. So I have to figure something out with the wires. Let's get to this installation. I know that's what you guys are waiting for. So this is the 12-volt RV air conditioning unit. It is 10,000 BTU. It's low profile, which makes it perfect for cooling RV. So I'm actually just sitting here watching my favorite YouTube channel, Our Feathered Farm. If you guys never checked it out, make sure you guys go check out the rest of our videos. We got a lot of cool stuff on here. Okay, you guys, I went back inside the house for a little bit. It is now 12 o'clock, noon. So it's been running for exactly 2 hours. And I can tell you right now, it is nice and cool in here. So this battery charger here is hooked up to the battery. It is not plugged in at all. Okay. As you can see, I'm not cheating or nothing. I just use it to monitor the battery. So that's the only way I have to monitor the battery right now. So as you can see, we are still 80% charged. It could be more than that. It's just, that's the first little dot there. So it could be 90% charged. We wouldn't know. It just tells us a little bit. So anyways, right now the battery is sitting at 13 volts. So it has been 2 hours. We are sitting at 76 degrees inside of here. So the temperature has come down quite a bit. Remember, it was 79. So just in 2 hours, we have dropped 3 degrees. It feels really good in here now. And that is only the 12-volt rooftop air conditioning unit running. The big AC unit up here has been turned off completely. So we are just running on this. And so far, so good. Okay, coming back in again. It is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So this system has been running now for 4 hours. And the current temperature right now is 74 degrees inside the camper. So it has come down 2 more degrees since the last time we checked. So 74 degrees, that is very comfortable inside the camper, considering that it's 89 degrees outside today in Florida. And that's just the actual temperature. The real field temperature is probably like 95 degrees. It is super, super hot out there today. So 74 in here, it's pretty good. Yeah, we are 4 hours in. We still have those 2 bars up there. This thing set, it just says 68 degrees. It's on full blast. Let's hook up our battery charger. We're just checking the charge. We're still shooting 13 volts. And we are still at 80% battery. So it hasn't gone down at all in the last 2 hours. We're still exactly the same. Okay, I am coming back in here. It is now 6 o'clock in the evening. We are still at 2 battery bars on here, sitting at full blast. And it is 73 degrees inside. So it has gone down 1 more degree. It was 74. Now I'm going to plug in my battery charger here just to see the battery percentage. Okay, you can see we are moving down. So we are showing 60% battery, 12.7 volts. So the battery has gone down in voltage. It is 6 o'clock in the evening. Like I said, we've been turned on since 10 o'clock. So that is 8 hours of use so far, and we are on full blast. Now I'm kind of wondering, should I turn this on eco mode? So the air conditioning unit has been running full blast for 8 hours now. It is 6 o'clock p.m. I think I'm going to let it run for another 2 hours on full blast. 8 o'clock tonight, once the sun starts going down, it starts cooling off outside. I think I'm going to switch it to eco mode. And then I'm going to get on my bedtime stuff. I'm going to come in here and actually sleep. I'm going to just chill out, watch some TV, and we'll see how long this thing stays on for. But I think eco mode will help it stretch it out a little bit longer. There's no need for a full blast if the sun's down. You know what I mean? So I think once it cools down outside, eco mode is going to help us out a little bit to stretch it out. I'm trying to make it till morning. Okay. I'm coming in here, guys, to go to bed. We are at 2 bars still sitting up on full blast. Temperature is 74 degrees. Let's go ahead and check the battery. There we go. We are still at 60%, 12.5 volts. So the volts are going down. Okay. So I think it is time that we switch it over to eco mode. There it is. We are on eco mode. So I did drop it down to eco mode now. It is only 7 o'clock at night, so I dropped it down a little bit early. But that's just because it's like really cloudy out, and it doesn't need to be on full blast right now. So anyways, I'm going to get my bedtime stuff ready. I'm going to get up in here, put some TV on, just sit back, relax. I just went inside. We already ate supper, so I'm pretty much done for the night. I got my shower. I'll check back with you guys about 10 o'clock tonight. We'll see how it's doing. It is now 10 o'clock at night. I'm actually getting ready for bed, but we're going to do one more check on it before I hit the sack. So it is still on eco mode. We still got 2 bars. 73 degrees inside. Let's lift up the bed and check one more time on the batteries. Oh, wow. We're getting down there, guys. So we're at 40% battery, it says. 12.2, 12.3 volts, hovering right around there. So we are definitely losing voltage. And like I said, that battery bar is at 40%. So we are more than halfway drained. So, I mean, we don't have much further to go. So 40% may get us until the morning. I'm kind of having my doubts now about 24 hours. I don't think we're making it till 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think my guesstimates, I'm giving it about 4 o'clock in the morning because we're already at 40%. All right, you guys, it has shut off. So it is 5 o'clock in the morning and we have made it. No, we haven't. We didn't make it 24 hours. Sorry, I'm not awake yet. I can't even do the math right now. I'm like halfway asleep. Anyways, it is 73 degrees in here. I'm going to go back to bed for a little bit, but I'm going to talk at you guys in a little bit. I'm a little bit more awake now. It is light outside. So we have made it to the morning. Overall, I could say I'm actually pretty impressed with it. It did not make it the full 24 hours like we hoped, but there are some things that I probably could have done differently. We could have put on eco mode a little bit earlier, and maybe that would have helped out. But we made it 19 hours. So that's pretty far along. I mean, we're only 5 hours short. If I could have just squeezed another 5 hours out of it, we could have did the 24 hours. So that's a pretty long time for that rooftop AC system to run on battery only. Now remember, we could add solar panels to it. Air conditioning units take a whole lot of power, so it would take a lot of solar to actually keep that thing running. But we could add a few panels to it that would help improve that time throughout the day. You know, it would juice that battery back up a little bit, so maybe we could hit that 24 hours running full blast. So I will actually leave the link for that Countrymod 630 amp battery along with the Countrymod 12 volt rooftop air conditioning unit. I'll also throw in a coupon code in the description as well to save you guys a little bit of money. So thank you all for watching this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.